Hu Tao's banner is coming in a few days as of recording this video, and if you're free to play, you're probably wondering if she's worth picking up. Unfortunately, Hu Tao isn't worth it because she has a ton of issues at C0 without a compelling reason to pull for C0. Her main issues are her short and mediocre damage window, low team synergy, and investment to make her good is insanely high. I want you to take this video as an informative video rather than a guide video, because I don't think Hu Tao is that good of a character in my opinion, but then again, I'm telling you not to pull for her, but I can't stop you in any capacity. So, her first issue is her damage. Her DPS is good, and by DPS, I mean damage per screenshot. She can do 120k ults and 120k charge attacks with a normal vape. But her damage window of 9 seconds is so short, making mistakes punishes you greatly. Spamming charge attacks is her way of doing damage, but as a trade-off, she leeches on the team's stamina, preventing dodging as a defensive option. And once Hu Tao's E infusion duration expires, she's essentially useless to the team. Hu Tao has a very risky playstyle from her E cutting a third of her health and said stamina consumption. Being a hyper carry also brings its issues of team synergy. Xingqiu has the most synergy with Hu Tao since he can constantly apply Hydra with his ult that doesn't have ICD. Sucrose can boost Hu Tao's damage to 200k ults and 80k charge attack with a Vaporize, and Bennett is self-explanatory. But those team members basically help every character. Zhongli can be used to have his shield as a defensive option to alleviate the lack of stamina, but you can just get C1. Kazuo can obviously be used, but I'm unsure of his performance because I don't have him. Bennett can be underutilized with Hu Tao due to her quirk of charge attacking at random directions. Hu Tao is very expensive. If you want to solve her damage issues, you get Homa. If you want to solve her stamina issues, you need C1. Assuming you don't have Hu Tao unlocked, C1 in Homa can cost up to 1300 USD, assuming you are very unlucky, and that's honestly not worth paying to fix Hu Tao. You could say, oh, just jump cancel, so you won't even need C1, but it really doesn't fix the fact that your team will be stamina deprived without any defensive option. Jump cancel also doesn't improve her damage, but Homa is a better option if you already have Hu Tao. So there's one character that's better than Hu Tao, and obviously it's Xiangling, the one true god. Xiangling outclasses Hu Tao by a mile. Not only does Xiangling have AoE, she has identical single target performance to Hu Tao without stamina issues. You need to gacha Dragon's Bane for Hu Tao, but you can just grind the catch for Xiangling for free. Pyronado at C4 has a duration of 14 seconds and a downtime of 6 seconds compared to Hu Tao's 9-second damage window and 7-second downtime. Because Pyronado can be used off-field, Xiangling has an incredible amount of versatility with team comps with Tartaglia, who has AoE Hydra application, Raiden to generate energy for the team while also dealing damage and enabling overload. Fischl can do what Raiden does to a lesser extent, Xingqiu for single target Hydra application, Bennett for Bennett, Sucrose for reaction damage, and Kazuha. In addition to amazing synergy, Pyronado snapshots to maintain boost for the entire duration, while also not having ICD to allow Overvape to simultaneously vaporize and overload, giving value to an EM Xiangling. So I will be testing Xiangling and Hu Tao versus Magu Kenki of Abyss 12 Chamber 2. Starting off with Hu Tao, I have Dragon's Bane, Refinement 2, with 2 set Gladiators and 2 set Crimson Witch, with a Pyro Damage Cup and an HP Sand. Constellation 0, 998, and with the total stats of 360 Elemental Mastery, 57.9 crit rate, 187.1 crit damage, and yeah. For Xingqiu, I have Refinement 2 Sacrificial Sword, 4 set Emblem of Severed Fate, Energy Recharge Sands, Hydra Damage Cup, Constellation 3, Talents 369, For a Sucrose, Refinement 2, Sacrificial Fragments with full set Viridescent Venerer that are all elements of mastery. C6 and 210-9. So total elements of mastery is 736. For Bennett, it's Bennett. So Aquila Favonia, I want to have as much damage as possible. Noblesse Oblige, a bit more attack. And C2, talent with 258. Build doesn't matter for Bennett. I just stacked a bunch of HP on him. So for Xiangling, it will be the catch R5, full set Emblem of Severed Fate, attack percent Sand, and Elemental Mastery Cup. Constellation 6. Talents are 5, 9, 12. 52% crit rate, 146 crit damage, and 338 Elemental Mastery. So I will also be using Raiden as basically a 5-star equivalent to Hu Tao. So basically equivalent value if you put a 5-star. So for my Raiden, we'll have Favonius Lance, R4. Artifacts will be full set Emblem of Severed Fate, Energy Recharge Sand, and Electro Damage Cup. Talents are 6, 8, 9. No Constellation. I'll also be adding Fischl as a replacement for Raiden Shogun for a full 4-star team without a 5-star. I'll have Stringless R1, Gladiator's Finale, and Thunder and Fury 2 sets, Electro Damage Cup, and Attack Percent Sands. Constellation 6, 7, 11, and 9. 214 Elemental Mastery, 42.7 crit rate, 132% crit damage. Yeah. So the teams I'll be using is a standard Hu Tao with Xingqiu, Sucrose, Bennett. For a 5-star Xiangling with Raiden Shogun is Raiden Shogun, Xiangling, Xingqiu, and Bennett. For a 4-star team, I put Xiangling, Xingqiu, Fischl, and Bennett. So I'll be going off script since I want to give you my raw thoughts. Xiangling just demolished Hu Tao. And I would say that's an overstatement, but considering Hu Tao's bread and butter is single target and AoE is Xiangling's bread and butter, there's just no contest. Xiangling is better in every single way. If you want damage, Xiangling is better. If you want AoE, Xiangling is better. If you want single target, Xiangling is better. If you want more value, Xiangling is better. If you want to go for a 1-to-1 value ratio by pulling 1 5-star, Xiangling is even better. There's just no contest. And I see no compelling reason to pull for Hu Tao. But if she's your waifu, I guess, and you want to pull for Hu Tao, regardless if she's horrible, well, I warned you. And I can't exactly stop you from pulling whoever you want. I can only tell you. So overall, I hope this video has been informative for you. If you're planning to pull Hu Tao, I just want people to realistically avoid pulling for Hu Tao and pull for more fun characters. Hu Tao for me to just play is just very, very painful. It's not fun to play Hu Tao. I get cute waifu, but she's not compelling any reason. So if you've been sticking this long, thanks a lot. I'd appreciate if you like the video. Not sure if you want to subscribe. It'll take me like a long time to make a video, so yeah, I guess that's about it. Thanks, and I'll see you later. One last thing, I am live on Twitch every Friday or so. So if you wanna stop by, watch me play Honkai, links down below. So yeah, see ya.